Out of all the computers in my collection, there's one that most people gravitate toward. It doesn't matter how old you are or how long you've been a Mac user, if you've come across one of these machines, it probably has a special place in your heart. Today, let's talk about the iMac G4. The iMac G4 was introduced in January 2002 and brought with it big changes for Apple's popular desktop computer. Inside, it was powered by a PowerPC G4 and could be purchased with a super drive, meaning for the first time an iMac could burn a DVD. Those specs aren't why people love the iMac, it's because of the way the thing looks. And the way it looks came from a series of issues. It may have been easy just to lob off the back of the iMac G3, but Steve Jobs said that led to real performance issues. To make a computer flat, you had to put the spinning drives up on their side. That wasn't great for hard drives, but it was particularly bad for the super drive. In trying to solve this problem, Steve Jobs said they came up with their big idea. Let each part of the computer be true to itself, he said. If the screen wants to be flat, let it be flat. If the computer wants to be horizontal, let it be horizontal. This led to the iconic design of the computer with its 10.5-inch base, chrome neck, and floating LCD. This particular example is a later 17-inch version, and while Apple would eventually also sell a larger 20-inch iMac G4, the original machine only came with a 15-inch screen. This design allowed the user to place the screen exactly where they wanted it. The arm could move from a vertical position down to 90 degrees and pivot 180 degrees left to right. The screen itself could also be tilted up or down, and each action could be made independently. Even after 16 years, the neck on my model still moves smoothly and easily. The base held the logic board, hard drive, and optical drive. The ports were all arranged around the back and were easy to access. The tray-loading optical drive took up the majority of the space inside the computer and resembled someone sticking their tongue out when it opened. Upgrading RAM and adding an airport card was actually pretty simple. The brushed metal plate came off with a simple screwdriver, granting easy access. There were slots to add both RAM and an airport card, and both additions are easy to make. A second full-sized RAM slot was located on the logic board, but to gain access to that, you had to take the whole base apart, and honestly, that's not that pleasant of a repair. The display included a microphone and a sleep status light. The bezels aren't much larger than those that surround the display on my iMac Pro. My unit can run up to Mac OS X Tiger, but later machines can run up to Leopard, albeit that's not that useful. The iMac G4 didn't enjoy that long of a life, but Apple did invest in the platform, upgrading it several times. Like I said earlier, it came with larger screens, but Apple also added USB 2 and got the clock speed up to 1.25 GHz. Just 2.5 years after its introduction, this iMac was replaced by the iMac G5. By this point, Apple had figured out how to get those drives up on their sides, and it could make a truly flat desktop computer. That's the recipe that survives until today, all the way through the Retina iMacs and the iMac Pro. That may make the iMac G4 an outlier in the design department, but that design is the very reason this computer is so loved. It's special, it's fun, it has a personality. When it was trying to solve a bunch of technical problems, Apple designed an icon. Thanks for checking out the video. If you like Apple history, be sure to get subscribed. There's lots of fun stuff to check out on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Adios.